Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's field hockey matchup between Braintree and Weymouth. Mike Wasser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are set to get underway. Braintree will begin with possession, wearing their home white uniforms, the blue letters. Braintree is still searching for that elusive first win. Both Braintree and Weymouth are. Narrow defeat in their first road game against Newton North, and then losing to perennial powerhouse Walpole. Now looking for their first win in their first home game here against Weymouth, who they've had success against over the past handful of years now. This one worked towards the sideline. And we'll see how Braintree will begin this, trying to find some offense, which has scored a couple of goals, but it's been the amount of goals they've let up that has been a little bit more troublesome. Generally a Braintree team with solid defense, good goalie play. But of course, against some of the top teams, you're always going to see those top goal scorers. Players that no matter what you do, trying to slow them down, somebody else is going to find a way to beat you. Played back around the midfield mark by Stenman as Braintree works it up the field. Trying to find Carey. And Braintree whistled for the first infraction. That one was knocked right out of the air. Trying to turn it into some offense now. Braintree works it quickly, finding some space now as Burchill looking for a shot and scores from out high on the first shot of the game from Braintree. That one from out high, scored by Kelly Burchill. Braintree's first goal of the game, and a very early lead here in the first quarter. So definitely a welcome sight here for a team searching for their first win of the year. Braintree has been a strong program here in field hockey now the last 4 or 5 seasons, after they'd really struggled to get towards the postseason, but have since really made some strides for the better, and the team just keeps getting stronger. Offensively, though, you're going to lose players to graduation every year, which is going to hurt. Braintree with the early lead here in quarter one. That was worked very quickly by McLaughlin off the free hit. Braintree ball deep in the Weymouth end. This will be played by Chen, who actually gives it back for McLaughlin, who will hit it. Working it to the far side on a nice pass. Finds the stick of Joyce, as Joyce trying to work it in the front, as this one is kicked out. And on the back post, trying to get a stick on that was Dayuti. Remains Braintree ball. Played from about 20 yards out. Looking for a redirection at the back post, and it goes just wide. As Joyce now with it. Nice feed, and the shot deflects wide. Good ball control, good passing. The Womps just miss a chance. And now deep into the Braintree end. This was going to go out of bounds. Played right down the sideline, all the way down the field. They're going to let this one go, and it'll go out of bounds. Handful of minutes now into this first quarter. French is able to steal it away. Burchill, who has the only goal of this game, losing possession now, as Weymouth will carry it up the field. And again, defensively, that is Burchill able to get it back. Bouncing off the turf as it's worked to the far side of the field, and again, right on target for Joyce, who sends this one down the far side of the field. Long run for McPhee. McPhee trying to track it down, able to get to it. Being defended pretty well. Looking for a little give and go now as McPhee open on the far wing. So the first penalty corner here of the game. Braintree will try and score for the second time here in the first quarter. Right up top for Burchill, perfectly passed, and Burchill fires and scores her second of the quarter, and that was a missile to the far post. Really a no-doubter. That was well set up off the penalty corner. Dayuti with a nice pass right on the ground. Very easy to collect, and Burchill didn't waste time firing it. Scoring her second of the quarter. And Braintree out to a commanding 2-0 lead here in quarter one. A bad pass off the restart, but Braintree was not able to keep it going down the field. So Braintree hungry here in the first quarter. Again, searching for that first win, but it's a team that expects to win plenty of games here this season, and just a tough start to the year. A couple of road games. They've dealt with some weather. This game actually was supposed to be played yesterday. Couldn't ask for a beautiful, better day here at Braintree High School. Temperatures right around 77 degrees at the start of the game. Good stick handling by McLaughlin, working on the backhand. Now looking to send it towards the goal. This one deflected in front by Braintree, as Carey got a piece of that one. And Braintree will try another penalty corner. Scored on their last and only one here this quarter. Not very difficult to recap the scoring. The two Braintree goals scored by Burchill. As this one is worked to the sideline, and Braintree will let it go out. Stemman coming up from defense, but Braintree will decide to play it. And again, lots of space. This is too much space for Burchill to shoot it. This time is denied on the doorstep on a nice stop by the goalie Byrne. Braintree continuing to keep possession on this side of the field. Obviously very difficult to beat a team when you're spending this much time on your own side of the field. Braintree able to win possession. That's moved right back to midfield. Trying to rake that one free as McPhee hit a foot. Braintree keeps possession. That time Braintree guilty of it, as that one bounced off the turf, right off a Braintree leg, and possession back to Weymouth. It was nicely taken right out of the air by McLaughlin. Gets the ball back, and now to be played by Burchill to the far side for Joyce. A lot of room again. Here is Joyce. Braintree with some very nice passing here in the opening quarter. They have him pinned in deep again. Third penalty of the quarter. As Dayuti will again send it from the corner. Last two times it's been in the direction of Burchill. Deciding different this time. Going in the direction of Chen. Braintree working it around. Good movement as Burchill will again let it go and again score. Was that one touched on the way through is the question, and it looks like it was. because getting the ball out of the back of the goal was Carey, who brings it out. The goal scorer generally picks up the ball, which makes things a lot easier for us to see if that one was touched at the last moment, which in this case, it was deflected. And Braintree has opened up a commanding 3-0 lead now. So Weymouth was subbing after the goal, and they're still making changes. Far side of the field, the Wildcats trying to make something happen here, as that one was knocked in by Dorgan. So a very nice start for the home team, who have looked for something to go their way here in the early part of the season, and that has come true here today. Very nicely taken away on the steal from Carey. Down the far side, worked on the backhand by Perfetti. Another possession will stay with Braintree. McLaughlin, who's going to hand it away for Birchill, plays it quickly. Gets the return feed now, does McLaughlin. Sent it to the back post, looking for a stick. And it went over the stick of McPhee, who's looking for a tip at the back door. So Braintree just missing a chance this time. A lot of action here in the opening quarter for the Womps, who have a 3-0 advantage. Working it down the sideline, now deflecting it is Diode. As this one pinballs back to Weymouth, trying to clear it out of their own end. Birchill through a couple of players, looking for a shot, and that one hit a foot. And we will see Braintree again on the corner. They spent a lot of time on set plays here in the first quarter. This is their 4th penalty corner of the first quarter. Trying to add another goal to their total. Nice crisp pass on the backside, and just sent wide on the shot. Directed intentionally wide by the initial shooter, and Perfetti could not keep it inside the far post. So Braintree really trying to spread it around offensively here in the first half, and maybe a little bit trying to do a little bit too much that time. Working through is Diode, who keeps Braintree moving it forward for the moment, but it will be a whistle against the Womps. Nice short pass, as Braintree has a chance again. And the shot from out high is kicked away. Nice stop that time, as Byrne able to deny Carey on the doorstep. First quarter dominated by the home team. Braintree with a 3-0 lead, continuing with possession. Looking like they're on the way to that first win, as we are now under a minute to go. Breaking away, Perfetti, who's had a couple of chances here in this quarter, and finally able to send it home this time, as Braintree has now a 4th goal of the first quarter. Play resuming.
Go, pace, go. Come on, stay with it.
Final seconds now, draining off the clock here in quarter one. And play not going to end here at the end of this quarter. Braintree will play out the corner, and if Weymouth can clear, the first quarter will close. Shot taken, and to the far side, kept in by McLaughlin. A lot of players open in front, and Weymouth now possessing, trying to clear, cannot. As Braintree at the back post will score one more late, as Perfetti with her second of the quarter. Braintree scoring as time has come to an end. Time actually had ended, but again, Braintree had extra time there at the end of the quarter because of the fact that they had possession on the corner, and that's the way the first quarter will come to a close. A 5-0 Braintree lead after a quarter play. We will be back for the second quarter after a quick break.
This is the city where danger lurks. Today, a new creature walks among us, terrorizing innocent citizens. They prowl the streets alone and in packs, causing mayhem, destruction, and carnage. Warning. Until this threat can be contained, we must all be on the lookout for the dreaded digital deadwalkers. They're not looking out for you.
Dude! Engage!
A public service safety message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons, who want to keep everyone well connected.
Sorry.
With strong, healthy bones.
Welcome back to Braintree High School here on the side turf. Ready for quarter number 2 with Braintree out to a 5-0 lead after 15 minutes of action. Game starting about 15 minutes after the 4 o'clock start time, waiting on a second referee. And now, once the game got underway, Braintree very quickly gained control of this game. A couple of goals in the opening quarter from Burchill, actually the first 2 goals of this game. Carey scoring 1, and Perfetti, who scored the last one, has 2. So Braintree will continue, trying to add a little bit of insurance here in this first half. That's stick handling, as Chen was trying to release the shot. It was blocked. Pretty good defense played there by McHugh, slowing down the Braintree attack. And a dangerous hit by the player on the far side. That was Kelly for Weymouth, who got one really up around the head, dangerous. A little surprised that you don't see most of the Braintree players with the face gear on, which is the first time I've seen that. Must be some sort of rule. It's optional because Weymouth has it on. It's Braintree with a chance here, right in front. Shot is blocked and kicked away by the goalie, as Chen again had the chance to score. Taken away by Rudder as Braintree works it down the far side. Another penalty corner. Just been the call here of the half. A couple minutes in now to the second quarter. Pass for Burchill. Continues to work it around the semicircle. Deflecting a couple times. Somebody looking to make a play on that. On the far side, it was Downing. Ball goes out of bounds off of Braintree. Change of possession. Braintree will have it. Burchill on the pass. A little bit of trouble. Far corner. As Driscoll now makes the pass. Nice move to the backhand from Chen. Continuing to try and rake it away. And Braintree just continues to get opportunities here. Another penalty corner. Nothing resulting this time. Nice work by Diuti to take that one out of the air. Able to keep possession moving forward for Braintree. And a whistle going against the Womps. Player falling down for the Wildcats. Really haven't had much going in their favor here in this one. Have yet to take a shot yet on Corcoran, who's been just pacing around in her own goal. Weymouth trying to cross the midfield mark. But kept in by Braintree. Pass out of the reach. And now knocked right back in by Lee to the far side of the field. Lee with it. Lee looking for a shot, it deflects, and then hit a Braintree player in front. So Weymouth getting a workout on this side of the field. Getting a lot of practice here defending these penalty corners from Braintree. After scoring on the first, the Womps haven't had as much from them. Although they have gone a different strategy until now. And getting that one in front. Looked like Downing was the goal scorer. Nobody taking that one out of the back of the goal yet. And it will be Downing to bring this one to midfield. So her first of the game. Downing, a sophomore. Braintree making some more changes. A lot of familiar names from a season ago. A lot of players also on the hockey team. And on the far side of the field, we work towards the sideline. And it goes out of bounds, where Braintree again will keep possession. So Braintree with 5 in the first quarter. They've scored 1 so far here in quarter 2. Looking for a stick in front. And now the shot finds its way in, as this time it is Chen. And Braintree really spreading it around now on offense. This one may start getting out of hand very quickly. It's already 7-0. Not sure if there's a certain threshold where the clock will just continue to run. I assume very similar to lacrosse, where it's 10. Whistle going against Weymouth. Braintree will have it just shy of the midfield mark, where McLaughlin now works past a couple of defenders. Continuing to dribble it up the field. A couple of players in front trying to get it there. Nice passing, as this is Perfetti looking for her 3rd of the game. And the spinning shot will not count, as Freeman was trying to send that one towards the goal. Far side now. Hustling after that one is Linker. It's a possession for Weymouth. Continuing to try and clear it from their own end, but Braintree just keeps them pinned in. Here's another opportunity. Looking to the backhand, open net to shoot at, and a great stop by the goalie this time. Was able to slide down and make the stop. Looked like a good shooting lane. And Braintree this time stopped right in front. Byrne, who's been very busy here in this first half. Braintree defense hasn't had to do a ton. They've played more offense than defense. Defense has. Braintree just carrying it right down the field that time. McLaughlin with some good stick work, but Braintree called for infraction as we are getting ready for another change by the Womps, who have gone deep into their bench as Curran moves this one to the sideline. Being defended by the stick of Dorgan. Weymouth trying to get a shot off. So Weymouth has Braintree deep in their own territory. A couple of players surrounding. And Braintree now with a chance, with numbers. Right down the field. A couple already here in the half. I'm going to call that one for hitting the Braintree foot. Didn't see that one. taken away by McLaughlin. McLaughlin with the steal, now carrying it right up the field. Gonna send it one in front, continuing to stay with the play. Now the shot taken, and a whistle. Goal would not have counted. One-man show going up the field. McLaughlin with a real good rush. And now she's gonna take the corner, it looks like. Good pass. Trying to work it to the far side. And this one off the outside of the goal. Going out of bounds. Braintree has really moved it around off these corners. They've had so many of them. Haven't just done the same thing every time. They've moved it, tried to change things up strategy-wise. They've gotten a lot of players involved offensively here in this half. Braintree's goalie Corcoran has not faced a shot yet, as this one goes wide of the cage. Able to take that one out of the air was Joyce, but Braintree guilty of the whistle. Deep into the Braintree end now, as Weymouth with possession, trying to get something here. A couple of players in there for the Wildcats, and again, Braintree gets it back. Time running out here in this first half. With 5 goals in the first quarter. They've scored twice here in the second 15-minute period. 7-0 lead. And too much dribbling that time as it was knocked away. It's picked back up by Perfetti. As it's scooped up now by Stenman on the backhand, ladling it right to the middle of the field. Interference there on Braintree. And the first half has come to a close. Again, the first 30 minutes of action in the book. Again, Braintree with 5 in the first, 2 in the second. They lead 7-0 after 30 minutes of action here at Braintree High School, and the Womps on their way to their first win of the season, as we will continue our coverage in the third quarter in a moment.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Welcome back to Braintree High School, start of the third quarter, with Braintree out in front 7-0 after half a play. Out the two sides, switching sides. We'll see if Weymouth can get something going after halftime. Positive sign as they were able to stop Braintree momentarily. That was kept in by the defense of Sampson. Braintree looking like they've made a handful of changes at certain positions. takeaway. So working it away is done. Right up the field, it's Burchill, who has a couple already here in the first half. Now heading into the second half of play. Somebody looking to get a stick on it. And a whistle before the shot. Nice takeaway by Driscoll. Up ahead for Chen, who had one in the first half. The shot was not released. Freeman sliding it over as that one is kicked out. On the shot from up top by Joyce. Joyce now back to Burchill with 2 in the game. Trying to go back to the short side. And a whistle before the shot. Played back out. Stick handling.
Nice.
We'll get down the sideline as Francis has it knocked away. And possession will go back to Braintree. So possession will be now with Weymouth. Right in the middle of the field, as this worked up by Driscoll again. Braintree now with an opportunity here offensively, as it'll be Freeman 2-on-2. To her right is Chen, trying to slide it there. Freeman trying to get the shot off, doesn't really get a good one. As Braintree keeps the pressure on. Kept in by Joyce. And it will change possession now. That one hit a Braintree foot. Nice steal by the Womps. Whistle against Braintree again. Braintree didn't give him 5 yards that time. Looks like there's going to be a violation going against Braintree for not giving up those 5 yards. Looks like that might be a penalty. Right down the sideline. Burchill cuts it back to the middle of the field. Sent towards the goal, and now on the back end, the shot from Chen goes wide. Pretty good rush up the field that time. Started by the play of Burchill. Continuing it up is Weymouth. A couple of times in a row now it has hit a Braintree leg. So possession remains with the Team with possession. Far side, it is Joyce. Joyce looking for a deflection in front. And the player slipping down, it was Chen again. Been involved quite a bit here in this third quarter. Legal hit this time by Weymouth, gives Braintree the ball back. Braintree off the restart. Joyce can't get the shot off. Now goes to the backhand. Redirected in front by Chen. Touched in front and sent home. Right in front by Freeman. So Freeman getting a stick on that, and Braintree has another goal for 8th. A goal by Freeman, her first of the game. Six different goal scorers now. Right up the field. Braintree looking for another one. Shot was blocked. Kept alive, though, by the Braintree offense. And we will see another penalty corner. Shot taken, and McLaughlin could not deflect it in. As the goalie kicks it out, kept alive, right in front, still a couple of Braintree players in front. McPhee trying to get the next hit. Pops up top. Joyce with a nice pass, and the shot from Driscoll goes wide of the post. Nice steal, McLaughlin again. He's had a nice game. Hasn't had a goal yet, but he's done a lot of the good things to help set up these goals. As Braintree right in front, a couple of players trying to get the goal. McLaughlin looking for the assist instead. Now on the backhand, threads the pass for Driscoll. Gets it back. A lot of movement, about 5 yards out in front of the goal. Braintree pass after pass. And the shot going wide, but it will be a Braintree possession. .5 yards out. Shot is kicked out again. Goalie's been busy. Third quarter's got to be coming close to an end. Kept in the attacking side of the field. Good play by Curran. Looking for the centering pass. Perfetti trying to slide it in front. It's now going to be cleared out as Mackin works it up for Weymouth. Laughlin looking to get in there defensively. That one a dangerous play again. The stick up around the face. Mackin working it down the sideline. And it's taken away now. As the pass up the field by Stenman. Finds its way to the stick of Linker. Perfetti now, deep in the attacking end. Looking for a pass. And it will be a penalty corner. A lot of room in front. Maze of players. Braintree with the shot. It's kicked away. That was a nice stop by the Weymouth goalie. As Byrne again has made a handful of stops. That was a good one. Right out in front. Braintree had a lot of players. Certainly were there on the doorstep. Up ahead is Linker. Now finds Diodou, takes the shot, and it ricochets wide. Off the penalty corner. Shot from Lee. This one going just wide. And it looked like it hit Braintree on the way. So it'll be Weymouth ball. I guess not. Other direction. Looked like Braintree had the last touch on it. It's been the story of this game. Time of possession, all Braintree. Goals have slowed down since that first quarter where they scored 5. 2 in the second quarter to lead 7-0 at half. They've scored 1 so far and currently lead 8-0. Just a little bit of time left in this third quarter. Against Braintree this time. And the third quarter has ended as we will head to the fourth and final quarter of action here at Braintree High School. 15 minutes of action left, and it's Braintree 8-0 over Weymouth. We'll be right back. Back here for the fourth quarter. Varsity field hockey, Braintree and Weymouth. 8-0 Braintree here at home. On the way to their first win of the season. It's a 5-goal first period that led the charge. They're looking for another one here. This one's kicked out. Burchill gets a nice feed from Joyce. Back post and sent home. As this one is sent in by Downing, who scored earlier. Now we're second of the game. Braintree really unselfish play. A couple of players could have easily taken that shot. Instead, electing for the pass. So a 9-0 lead now for the home team. Weymouth would really like to break the shutout. Braintree carries it down the far side. A couple of goals in this game for Downing, who just had it a moment ago. Braintree using the middle of the field. It's Burchill. They continue to pass it around. Driscoll again, looking for the shot. It's kicked out, rebound. And it goes out of bounds off of Braintree this time. Hit out of their own end by McHugh. All the way down to the Braintree side, and Corcoran looking for something to do. Sends this one to the sideline. Not had really any action to deal with in front. Whistle going against Weymouth. Braintree moves it down the sideline. Couple of nice passes. Still trying to get off a shot, as McPhee was really trying to let that one go. Trying to work quickly now. The ball is right in the middle of the field. The restart was taken away by the Braintree defense. Chen with some open space. Good stick handling. Burchill with a quick restart. Looking for a stick in front. So Joyce will restart it and actually give it over to Burchill. 25 yards out. Shot blocked on the shot from Lee. Picked up by McPhee. Shot in front, but deflected wide. It's Downing again looking on the doorstep for a third of the game. Another deflection wide. Taken away by Braintree. Freeman trying to get it back. Now it is scooped up by Joyce on the far side. Strong defense on the far side. Weymouth able to steal it back and now work it down the field, trying for a 2-on-2, but the Braintree defense again is first to it. Curran right in front of us here. This one goes out of bounds. Braintree able to steal it. As Chen looking for somebody to pass it to. Finds the open player. Right out in front is Driscoll. Feathers the pass, looking for Freeman. And Weymouth gets the ball back. Down the field it goes. Weymouth deep into the Braintree end. This one goes out. Braintree will restart it. Knocked down out of midair and then off their own player and a foot. Braintree gets it back and here comes Chen. A couple of players up ahead. As Freeman has Lee to her right, trying to get it there and does. Tough angle now. Shot is kicked away. Stopped by the goalie, Byrne. As Lee goes down, play continues. Nice turn with the ball. Far side, McPhee sends it back. As the shot released, hit a couple of sticks and then went wide. Original shot was taken by Linker. Braintree still with possession. As Lee now with a chance to center it. A couple of players open on the back post and it spins in. Deflected in and it looks like Perfetti going to be the goal scorer, her third of the game. The senior forward getting goal number 3 and Braintree's 10th of the game. So the game nearing an end, and Braintree now in double digits with 10 goals. Both sides making some changes as Weymouth moves it down the field. Trying to keep the ball in play and able to do so with the play of McCrossan. Braintree steals it back. Pass from Diuti over to the far side for Perfetti, who has those 3 goals. Just scored the last one. Looking across it. A couple of players in the vicinity. And Braintree ultimately the guilty party. And down the far side, Carey leaves it, and now Perfetti getting a stick on it and running into the goalie in the process. Gonna call that one against Braintree. Another whistle. This one against Braintree. Just a few more minutes of action left here at Braintree High School here on the side turf. A game that Braintree led from the start, scoring 5 in the first quarter, 2 in the second. Now lead 10-0 as the shot is kicked out. Rebound right there. Driscoll will send it home and add another one to the scoring party. Her first of the game. As Driscoll, again a junior forward midi. Might be the final one we see here in this one. Score the way it is, you think maybe Braintree has been kind of running up the score, but the Wumps have gone to their bench. They've changed up. They've taken their starters out. They've brought some starters in. But everybody trying to earn some extra playing time. And it is only the 3rd game of the season. But of course, the score looking the way it does makes things look a little bit worse when you add one late in the game. 11-0 lead now, here with maybe a minute to go. Perfetti with the hat trick for Braintree, a couple of goals for Birchill. Scored the first 2 of this game, along with Downing, who has a couple. That's really all you need to know in this one with the number of goals Braintree has scored. This one to the far side, kept inbounds by Rudder, along with McLaughlin on that side of the field. that will be the final whistle here today at Braintree High School. And 11-0 shutout for Braintree, who gets the first win of the season. Took them into the third game to get it, but they got it here today after a couple of road losses at Newton North and Walpole. But getting the win here against neighboring town Weymouth. And again, the hat trick for Perfetti, a couple for Downing and Birchill. Carey, Freeman, Chen, and Driscoll, the other goal scorers, as Braintree with a shutout here today. And again, the goalie, Corcoran, never really had anything to face. I don't think she even had a shot against. Maybe credited for one on the one she kicked out, but came all the way out of her goal to send that one to the sideline, as that'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today on BCAM TV. On behalf of our camera person here today, David Eric, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.